Make your spine tall, elongating the sides of your body. Sometimes I like to move my torso forward and back and side to side. Maybe small circles. And then switch direction. And eventually find the center where you feel your head in line with your shoulders and your shoulders in line with your pelvis. Close your eyes for a moment. Allow yourself to arrive, to settle in. And bring your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. As you inhale, lift your heart to your hands. And exhale, bow your head to yourself. Let's create this connection here between body and mind. Allowing ourselves to be whole, to be present. Integrating what we are feeling. Integrating the emotions, the sensations. And eventually, through our breath, through our practice, we can embrace these feelings and sensations. We can switch, we can change. And finding this balance between what we are feeling and the way that we want to feel. And release your hands to the sides. You're gonna reach the sides with your fingertips. You're gonna inhale, turn your palms up, reach your arms overhead. As you exhale, lower your left hand and reach your right arm to the side. So inhale, both arms reaching up. As you exhale, lower your right hand and side bend to the right. Again, one more time, two more times actually. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale back to the center, reach both sides really long. Exhale to the other side. And one more round, inhale. This time we hold the side bend. Exhale and hold. Keep reaching through your right fingertips while you ground your right sit bone, creating that energy space, this energetic space on the right side of your body. Next, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right, and keep reaching through your left arm, up and over to the right, while you ground through your left sit bone. Creating that space, explore the sensations of your breath on your wrists, on your ribs. Inhale, back to the center, reach up. And as you exhale, lower your hands to the ground in front of you and walk your hands forward so you fold towards the floor. Breathe. As you inhale, start to come back up to a cross-leg position. And now let's switch the cross. Let's place the other leg in front. And starting the same way with our hands on our side, fingertips reaching to the floor. We're gonna add a twist now. So inhale, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, twisting to the left, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand to your right knee. Inhale, come up, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Next time we hold. Inhale, untwist, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left and hold. Right hand on your left knee, left fingertips behind you, twisting from the midline, so your left shoulder is pointing back behind you and your right shoulder is pointing more forward. Keep elongating your spine on each inhalation and bringing your belly in and twisting a little deeper on your exhalation. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. Exhale, second side, twist to the right, left hand on your right knee. Inhaling to elongate your spine and exhaling to twist a little deeper. So you're gonna feel that the line of your shoulders is going to be more perpendicular to the line of your pelvis. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. And exhale, let's fold forward again. So reach your hands down, walk your hands forward and fold. Relax your head, your neck. Relax your upper back. On your next inhale, start to come back up to a seated pose. And let's stay here for a few breaths in any seated position that you want. So I'm going to remain in Sukhasana. Long spine, head, shoulders, and pelvis in the same line. We're going to do a breath work here, a pranayama, samavriti pranayama. Sama means same. So we're going to have our inhalation and exhalation with the same duration. I'm going to guide you through. So take a deep inhale. And exhale completely. And then we start. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat for 2 more rounds. Counting the breath. And mentally following the air coming in and out through your nose. And allow your body to take care of your breath. You can release the counting. And just for a few moments, just notice the sensations. Let's come to tabletop position. So adjust here your hands under your wrists, your knees, under your pelvis. Starting cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, your sit bones. And exhale, round your spine, press the floor away. Inhaling, extend your spine, draw your shoulders back away from your ears. And exhale, round your spine, tailbone under. Few more rounds, inhaling, extending your spine, lifting the chest, and exhaling, rounding the spine, and broad, moving your shoulder blades apart. Feel free to add any other movement in this tabletop position, so any other variation of cat and cow. Explore your spine, explore the sensations, explore the possibilities. And eventually, let's all come to downward facing dog. So you're gonna tuck your toes under. You're gonna lift your pelvis really high. Maybe take a baby step with your feet back. Keep pressing through your hands. Allow your head to relax in between your biceps. Sides of your body really long. Keep your knees for now slightly bent and keep stretching the sides of your body. Inhaling, pressing through your hands. Exhaling, reaching your right heel towards the ground. So extend your right knee. Bending your right knee, inhale, lifting your pelvis. Exhaling, extending now your left knee and reach your left heel to the ground. Inhale, both knees slightly bent, pelvis reaching higher. Exhale, extend your right knee, reaching your right heel to the ground. Inhale, both knees bent, reaching your pelvis up. Exhale, and now reaching your left heel to the ground. Inhale, both knees bent, reaching your pelvis up. And exhale, both heels reaching down towards the ground. Stay here, feel breath, grounding through your hands, reaching your pelvis higher. Keep moving your shoulder blades away from each other. So external rotate your shoulders. You can imagine that you were gonna keep your hands placed like shoulders distance apart, and you can imagine you're gonna create the action without actually moving, to twisting your hands out to the side, just to create this external rotation on your shoulders. Next, inhale, you're gonna reach your right leg to the ceiling. And exhale, allow your pelvis to open to the right, bend your right knee, so you're gonna feel your right pelvis stacked over the left. Resist with the tendency to drop your left shoulder, so keep moving your left armpit away from the ground. Keep moving your left pelvis away from your lower back. Yes, inhale, re-straight your leg, square your pelvis, and exhale, let's step forward for runner's lunge. So find your way to bring your front shin vertical and keep your back leg really strong, awake. So you're gonna stay on your left fingertips and you're gonna reach your right arm forward as you inhale, reach up, start to open your chest to the right, and exhale, reaching back and lower your arm down. We're gonna circle. Inhale, reach your arm forward and up, exhale, back and down. One more. Inhale, forward and up, and exhale, back and down. Let's reverse the movement. Inhale, reaching back and up, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up, exhale, forward and down. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Let's step back, downward facing dog. Relax one more time your head in between your biceps. Keep pressing through your hands. Keep creating the action of twisting your hands out, so you engage your external rotators, the muscles on your shoulders. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left. Bend your left knee. So now you have your left pelvis stacked over the right. And you can keep pressing through both hands, resisting the tendency of dropping your right armpit down, moving your right pelvis out of your lumbar spine, out of your lower back. Inhale, re-straight your legs, square your pelvis. Exhale, runner's march. So take your time, even if you have to drop your back knee down, to adjust your front shin vertical. And then back leg strong, extended. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Exhale, reaching back and down. Inhale, arm forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more round. Inhale and exhale. Big circle. Let's reverse. Inhale, reaching back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down. One more time. And exhale. This time, we're going to step our back leg forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, elongate your spine, and exhale, fold over your legs. Again, inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. Really engaging the back of your legs now. Inhale, all the way up, press your heels down as you stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, Tadasana, Samastiti. Okay, so now you're gonna release your arms by your side. I'm gonna face you just for you to see, but keep facing the front of your mat. You're gonna reach your right arm to the ceiling, and then you're gonna bend your elbow and reach behind your upper back. With your left hand on that elbow, you're gonna inhale, elongating the sides of your body, engage your core, and as you exhale, side bend slightly to the left. Hold and breathe. Ground through your feet. One more breath. And back to the center. Inhale, both arms reaching up. And as you exhale, second side. So left elbow bend, reaching your left hand behind, right hand on your elbow. Inhale, sides of your body long, legs strong. Exhale, engage your belly, side bend to the right. Yeah, so you're gonna create this energy line on the left side of your body, all the way from your elbow, left elbow, all the way to your left foot. Inhale, let's come back to the center, reach arms up. Exhale, reaching back and interlace your fingers behind. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other and reach your hands behind, away from your pelvis. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, soften your knees, hinging from your pelvis, fold over your legs. Stay here, strong legs, your knees could be slightly bent. Keep moving your shoulders away from your ears. Keep moving your hands away from your pelvis. Then release your hands to the ground and let's inhale, lift halfway. Extend your spine, so it's a slightly back bend. And as you exhale, let's plant our hands, step back to plank pose. Just as a transition, let's hold plank here, press in the floor, and exhale, lower your knees, lower your pelvis, lower your belly and chest. Interlacing your hands one more time here, squeezing your shoulder blades in, stay with your legs on the floor, extended and strong. Inhale, lift, Cobra Pose, variation here. You can keep squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other, broaden on your collarbones, stay grounded on the top of your feet, engaging your legs, and exhaling, release. Let's plant our hands on their shoulders, pressing back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, inhale, reach your right leg to the ceiling, keep pressing equally through both hands. Exhale, open your pelvis to the right. Inhale, untwist, reach your leg up, square your pelvis, and as you exhale, you're going to step forward and you're going to place your back knee down. For Anjaneyasana, I'd like you to have this time, at least for today, this leg, the bottom leg, more under your pelvis, okay? So you're gonna move your front ribs towards your back ribs, lifting your lower belly, and you're gonna do the same action that we did in the beginning. You're gonna reach your left hand behind your upper back. Right hand on your elbow, inhale, engaging your legs. Imagine that your front heel and your back knee wanna bring together towards the center. So inhale, engaging your legs towards each other, lower belly in, and as you exhale, you're gonna side bend to the right, keep hugging your outer hips in, front leg and back leg towards each other. Inhale, let's come back. And as you exhale, start to drive that left elbow all the way over your right thigh. So you're gonna place your hands over each other for like twist prayer. And as you exhale, pressing your hands, twisting a little deeper to the right. So twist your torso, twist your belly from left to right. Keep squeezing your legs towards each other. Legs strong, core strong. As you inhale, untwist, reach both arms up, front ribs towards your back ribs. Exhale, hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Hold down dog. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left. Keep your hands pressing down. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, Anjaneyasana, step forward, back knee to the ground, come up. So again, hug your legs towards each other, front ribs towards your back ribs, lift your lower belly, right arm to the ceiling, bend your right elbow, so reaching your hand behind your back. So now with your left hand on your right elbow, inhale, sides of your body really long. Exhale, side bend to the left. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. And as you exhale, bring that elbow outside your thigh. You're gonna place your hands against each other. You're gonna move away from your thigh, away from the floor, and twist more from your right to the left. So belly to right, from right to left, chest from right to left. Keep moving your shoulders away from your ears. Hugging your outer hips in, energetically driving that left leg towards the back of your mat, driving your right leg towards the front of your mat. Strong legs, strong core. Inhale, untwist, reach up. Exhale, hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Hold down dog here and breathe. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, lifting your heels, looking forward. And exhale, make your transition to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lift halfway, elongate your spine. And exhale, fold over your legs. Strong legs, pressing through your heels. Inhale, come up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. So now inhale, you're gonna reach both, I'm gonna face you again, reach both arms overhead. With your left hand, you're gonna grab your right wrist, okay? All right, and you're gonna side bend to the left, and you're gonna cross your right leg in front of the left. Yes, you're gonna make your feet more kind of parallel to each other. You're gonna hide your left knee behind your right. Yes, and keep turning your chest to facing forward, your pelvis to facing forward. Grounding through your feet, hugging your legs towards each other, inner legs hugging in, and outer heels moving out. Back to the center, inhale, keep the cross of your legs. As you exhale, hinging from your pelvis, fold over your legs. Hold here, so you can reach to the floor, you can place your hands on your shins, anywhere that makes sense for you. And I'd like you to ground through your heels, but at the same time, shift slightly forward to the top of your feet. So I want you to feel the front of your feet and the back of your feet. Legs strong, core strong. Inhale, pressing down to come up. Reach up. You're gonna shift the weight of your body to your left foot, and you're gonna start to drive your right knee to your chest for major. Yeah. So hold here and let's add a twist. Left hand to your right knee, and you're gonna reach your right arm behind you. You can stay here looking forward, or eventually start to look all the way to your right hand. Keep your left leg strong. Keep pressing strongly through your left heel. Next, inhale, let's untwist, come back to Majora. Exhale, Samastiti. Second side, you're gonna reach both arms up, and with your right hand, grab your left wrist, side bend to the right. Cross your left leg in front. So now you're hiding your right knee. And see if you can have your feet more parallel to each other. Yes, and keep moving and keep facing your pelvis forward, your chest forward, and your left ribs slightly to the side. All right. Hugging your outer hips in. Back to the center, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinging from your pelvis. Slowly start to go down to fold. You can reach the floor, you can stop halfway. I'd like you to ground through your feet, pressing down through your heels, but at the same time, slightly shifting the weight towards the front of your feet. I feel not only my hamstrings when I do this, but also my calves. So pressing down, inhale, coming up. And now start to shift the weight to your right leg and bringing your left knee into your chest. Stay, inhale. Exhale, right hand to your left knee. Left hand is gonna reach behind you. And when you're ready, start to shift your drishti, your gaze, all the way to your left hand. So your pelvis is still facing forward while you're twisting from your midsection. Inhale, untwist, Majora, arms overhead. Exhale, lower down, arms by your side. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, same thing that we did. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Now as you exhale, let's add Utkatasana, fierce pose. So shift your pelvis back. So sit bones reaching back, apart, front ribs towards your back ribs. So engage your core here. One more breath right here, inhale. And as you exhale, extending your legs and folding forward. Inhaling, releasing your arms, lift halfway. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Hold plank here, inhale. Exhale, place your knees, pelvis, belly, and chest. Interlace your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Inhale, lift your chest, Broaden your collarbones. And now as you exhale, elongate your neck. So moving your ears away from your shoulders. Bringing your pubic bone towards your navel, tailbone reaching back as you lift your legs off the ground. Breathe in this variation of Shalabhasana, Locust Pose, engaging the back of your body, and release. Plant your hands under your shoulders, make your way to Downward Facing Dog. In Downward Facing Dog, reach your right leg to the ceiling, and as you exhale, bring your thigh to your belly, shift your shoulders over your wrists, and bring your nose to your knee. Stay here, pressing the floor. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step your foot closer to your right thumb. Stay with your back leg strong. High lunge, crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. With your right hand, grab your left wrist. And as you exhale, again, engaging your core before your side bend. Engaging your core, front ribs towards your back ribs, lower belly in, and now side bend to the right. So keep hugging your outer hips in. Keep hugging your legs, inner legs towards each other as you side bend here. Back to the center, neutral spine. And as you exhale, let's bring our hands together in prayer, twisting from our belly, elbow on your thigh, left elbow, right thigh, pressing your hands and twisting more from left to right. Breathe. And release your hands to the ground. So listen, we're gonna step our back foot halfway in, and we're gonna drop your heel to the ground. So both legs extended now. I would say that you can align your front foot with your back foot. So any kind of alignment here, heel towards your heel, here's to your inner arch. But what I like to do is to have my back leg 45 degrees. So it's not pointing forward, but it's not also pointing out. So it's more towards the corner of my mat, okay? So inhale, lift halfway, and stay here as you exhale. See if you can move the right side of your pelvis towards the back of your mat. So you square your pelvis here. One more breath in this halfway. And as you exhale, as appropriate, you fold towards your leg. Breathe, Parsvottanasana. Keep engaging your legs, keep hugging them towards each other. Keep driving your right pelvis towards the back of your mat, your left pelvis forward. Keep grounding through your back heel. Inhale, let's lift halfway again, and exhale all the way to Downward Facing Dog. Plant your hands and step back. Take a moment to notice the difference between right and left. And let's make it equal, even. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your thigh to your belly and shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Bring your knee towards your nose. Lift that space between your shoulder blades. Look forward and then step closer to your left thumb. Making your front thigh parallel to the ground. Come up, reach up. Again, recommit your core, front ribs towards your back ribs, and lower belly in. Inhale, grabbing your right wrist with your left hand, and exhale, side bend to the left. Keeping your legs hugging towards each other and moving apart at the same time. Counter actions here. Inhale, come back to neutral, and exhale, hands to prayer. Twist from the midsection and place your elbow over your thigh. You're gonna press your hands against each other. You're gonna move out of the thigh, away from the floor, and twisting a little deeper. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Back leg strong. You're going to release your hands to the ground. And you're going to step your back foot halfway in. And you're going to drop your heels to the ground. So remember to make your back foot 45 degrees. So it's pointing to the right corner of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. So you're going to drive your left pelvis away from your armpit, getting that side of your body long. Yes, and squaring your pelvis. One more breath, grounding through your heels, hugging your legs towards each other. And exhale, feel free to fold towards your neck. Next, inhale, lift, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, pressing through your hands, lifting through your pelvis. One more inhale, and exhale completely. Let's lift our heels, look forward. And as you exhale, make your transition to the top of your mat. You can float, you can step, you can walk, any way that makes sense. Lift halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Keep your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your chest to your hands. Exhale, draw your front ribs to your back ribs, hinging from your pelvis. Utkatasana, fierce pose. I'm gonna add a twist. So inhale here, and as you exhale, twist halfway to the right. So I want you to be able to engage your obliques first, and then back to the center. Inhale, exhale halfway to the left. Back to center. Inhale, exhale. Now start to slowly and go all the way, placing your elbow against your thigh, pressing your hands against each other, twisting more from left to right. And then inhale, untwist, and exhale, twisting slowly to the left. Eventually press your elbow against your thigh, twisting more from right to left. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. Exhale and fold over your legs. Lift halfway, inhale. And as you exhale, step back, plank pose. I'm gonna give you the chance to do Chaturanga. So I'm gonna guide Chaturanga, but you can do the same thing that we did before. Drop your knees, pelvis, and belly down. So inhale, looking forward. Shifting forward, exhale, bending your elbows lower halfway, hugging your hands towards each other, and now all the way to the ground. Cobra Pose. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, reach your heart forward, exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale, exhale, step forward, closer to your right thumb. Pivot your back heel down. Keep your pelvis facing forward for warrior one. Inhale and rise. And exhale, lower belly in, back leg strong. Reach your arms back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lifting your chest, your gaze, squeezing your shoulder blades in. And exhale, fold. For humble warrior, you're gonna fold inside your right shin. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Keep grounding through your back heel. Keep moving your hands away from your pelvis. Release your hands to the ground. And you're gonna look forward here. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna take that half step forward. So back leg step halfway forward. And you're gonna extend front leg. So keeping your back foot 45 degrees, let's come up. Inhale, engage your back leg as you press through your left heel. And exhale, lifting your lower belly and front hip bones up. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, open your arms to the side and twist to the right, hinging from your pelvis. Let's come to Revolve Triangle. So as you keep here, pressing your back heel towards the back, down, and driving your front heel towards the back of your mat. Hugging your outer hips in, twisting your belly more from left to right. Inhale, let's come strong, pressing your legs all the way untwist. And exhale, we're gonna turn your toes out, heels in, coming to Godness Pose. So if you need to adjust the distance between your feet, I'd like your shins to be more vertical. All right, so again, recommit your core, tailbone down, sit bones under. Let's inhale, reach arms overhead, and exhale, cactus arms. Bring your right elbow on top of the left, maybe crossing one time or 2 times here. Hold. And now inhale, open your arms to the side, and let's adjust for warrior 2. You're going to increase the distance between your feet. You're going to stay with your right toes pointing the top of your mat and your left toes pointing that long side of your mat. Stay here, warrior 2. Breathe. One more breath. Feeling your legs strong, your core strong, and your shoulders relax. Your arms reaching out to the sides. Next, inhale, extend your front leg, and as you exhale, reach with your right hand, and all the way, hinging from your pelvis, triangle pose. So for triangle, you can reach to the floor, but first, let's place our hand on our shin, and using that as a way to turn our chest more from left to right. Engaging your lower belly in, tailbone towards your back heel, right sit bone under. Breathe, grounding through your feet, and expanding the sides of your body. One more breath right here. And exhale, lower your hands to the ground. Let's step back to plank pose. Hold plank here as you inhale. And again, another chance for Chaturanga. So your choice to bring your knees to the ground or to shift forward, lower halfway, squeeze your hands towards each other and to the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Cobra Pose. Broaden your collarbones, moving your shoulders down and back, and exhale, downward facing dog. Downward dog, inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward, closer to your left thumb, back heel to the ground, pelvis is still facing forward. Warrior 1, inhale, rise up. Exhale, back leg strong, back heel grounded, lower belly in, front hip bones in and up. Reach both arms back, interlace. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale and fold inside your left shin. And as you release your head to the ground, keep grounding through your back heel, keep hugging your left pelvis in. Now release your hands to the ground, look forward, and you're going to step your back foot in, kind of halfway, And you're gonna extend both legs. Make sure your back foot is kind of 45 degrees and your left pelvis away from your armpit. Strong legs come up, back leg pressing strongly, front rib, pelvis in. And as you exhale, twist to the left, hinging from your pelvis. Let's do Revolve Triangle. So keep moving that left pelvis towards the back of your mat. Keep hugging both sides of your pelvis in, twisting more from right to left. Breathe. And now inhale, strong legs come up. And now exhale, opening all the way to Godness Pose. So I'm gonna face you again, but make sure that you're gonna face the other side of your mat, heels in, toes out, hinging from your pelvis, bending here your knees, okay? So reaching arms up, inhale, and as you exhale, cactus arms, bringing now your left elbow on top of the right, and you can cross one time or two for Garudasana arms. See if you can sit a little deeper, but without shifting your pelvis back. Imagine that there's a wall behind you and you want to stay like sliding through that wall. Yeah, so you know, not moving your pelvis back. Now let's go all the way to Warrior Two. Release your arms out to the side and adjust. Adjust the distance between your feet and your front foot pointing the front of your mat, the short side, and your back toes pointing that long side. Yeah, so Warrior Two, hold, breathe, inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna extend, reaching through your left hand and all the way to Triangle Pose. Maintain this while you can place your hand on your shin to help you with that turn of the chest, bringing your left sit bone under, your tailbone towards your back heel, and rotating your torso so your right ribs pointing to the ceiling. One more breath, and exhale, plant your hands, step back plank pose, last time, Chaturanga if you want, inhale, exhale, shift forward, lower halfway with the option to come to up dog, untuck your toes, shift your pelvis forward and down, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply here, and exhale completely. Inhale deeply, and exhale completely. Next, inhale, look forward, and exhale, bring your knees to the ground, Child's Pose. Shift your pelvis back, and release your forehead and nose to the ground. So Child's Pose, sides of your body really long. When you're ready, let's make our transition to a seated pose. So you're gonna reach your legs forward. Let's manually internal rotate our thighs. So just like reaching under and lifting the sides of your body as if you wanna move our inner thighs towards the mat, okay? Now you're gonna bend your left knee and you're gonna bring your left heel really close to your sit bone. You're gonna side face here. So you're gonna reach your left hand behind you, a little further back. Inhale, we're gonna lean back, reach that right arm up and over. And as you exhale, belly in, You can bring your elbow outside, or if that's too much, just hug your leg, okay? But the idea is to compress your belly against your thigh, unless you're pregnant. In this case, you're gonna twist in the opposite direction of your knee, right? So here you compress, and again, twisting more from the midsection on each exhalation. Marchasana. This is a twist pose. Very important to keep mobility on our spine. Very important to create that inner massage on our internal organs. Inhale, untwist. And now as you exhale, we're gonna cross that leg over the right, okay? So you're gonna bring your left heel parallel to your right pelvis. So your knee is going to be, your top knee is going to be over your bottom knee, right? So inhale, elongate your spine, feeling your sit bones grounded here. And as you exhale, you're gonna hinge halfway. Don't go too far. So halfway, hinging forward, maybe with your hands right here, or reaching forward, any way that you'd like to place your hands. You're gonna keep your right knee, right toes pointing to the ceiling. And we're gonna stay here for 3 more breaths. And if that's available, you can fold a little deeper. Okay, so if that's available for you, if that's okay for your legs, be careful with the tendency to hyperextend the knee, the right knee, the bottom knee. So stay connected with the sensations of your body. Next inhale, come back up. And exhale, release your left leg. Right leg bend. You're gonna bring that heel close. And now bring your right hand behind you, face the side. So you're gonna create that space, lean back, inhale, exhale, bring your belly to your spine first. So bring your belly in, press the air out, and twist. So again, hugging close, placing your elbow, or even twisting in the opposite direction, okay? If you don't like that idea, if you don't feel comfortable compressing your belly, you can do this variation of Marchasana, okay? And again, twisting from the midsection, elongating through the crown of your head, elongating through the center on each inhalation, and using your arm against your leg as leverage to twist a little deeper. Inhale, untwist, and as you exhale, cross your right leg on top. So again, you're gonna make your knees more parallel. You're gonna have your heel close to your left pelvis. Inhale, elongate your spine, and exhale, hinge halfway. Stay here, maybe adjusting the position of your hands. And we're gonna stay here for 3 more breaths. Feel free to go a little deeper if that's available. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, release. Release your legs. We're gonna do one pose here. It's a reverse table. You're gonna place your feet hip distance apart, having your heels grounded, reaching your hands back behind you. I like to point my fingers towards my pelvis, but feel free to point your fingers out or even towards your back, the back of your mat, okay? So pressing the floor, lifting your chest, lifting your pelvis, engaging your back body, looking up, See if you can engage your lower belly. See if you can lengthen your tailbone towards the back of your knees. See if you can press your heels down and maybe energetically drive that heels towards your hands. And all the way lower your pelvis down. And you're going to bring a diamond shape for your legs. So you're going to bring Baddha Konasana, feet together, but moving your heels away from your pelvis until you find this diamond shape. Lengthen your spine, inhale, and exhale. Allow your body to soften, to release, to fold. Stay here for a few breaths, relaxing your shoulders, neck, pelvis. Inhale, coming back up, and exhaling, coming to lay down on your back. You're going to lay down on your back here and hugging both knees into your chest. Take a big inhale and exhale, lifting your head towards your knees. Lower your head down to the ground. In Happy Baby Pose, you can hold the big toes or the outer edge of your feet. You're going to move your knees away from the center line. And you're going to press your hands against your feet with the intention to bring your knees down towards the ground, parallel with your torso. That's okay if your pelvis lifts a little bit away from the ground. But once you find like the comfortable position, eventually start to elongate your tailbone down to lower your pelvis down. And instead of having the pressure on your lower back, see if you can have the weight more on your sacrum. All right, and now release. Place your feet down. And one nice breath in, inhale. And let's exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Shavasana. Extend your legs forward. Moving them slightly away from each other. Allow your toes to turn out. Allow your arms to rest by your side, your palms facing up. Allow your body to rest into the ground. Allow your mind to rest into your heart. Allow yourself to release anything that you may be holding on, holding in, or holding back. Let it go. if you have more time available, I encourage you to stay a little longer in Shavasana. But if you are ready to close this practice with me, take your time to find a seated position. We are going to bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra. As you inhale, lift your chest to your hands. And exhale, bow your head to yourself. May we be healthy. May we be grateful. May we be resilient. May we be kind. Namaste.